EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. Room to run right away. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now this is going to be a... the ball comes out. The Chargers have it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send him over to the left. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. From the gun, it's Herbert. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he's into the end zone. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll They'll throw with Daniels. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another carry here for Shipley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Washington Commanders, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Daniels. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Third and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up. Now Daniels. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the 1st half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders get back in it. It is 21-7. the touchdown. Here's Sly to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris, and he'll get about 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. Whoa! Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Shipley. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Play action. Here's Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. On first down, Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
On first down, it's Harris. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They get 19 on that pass play, and the Chargers have the first down. A run. Here's Harris. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They run it over center with Harris. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Harris.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Shipley. He's got room to the 45. Will Shipley. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A run with Harris. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Little short pass. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Commanders. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Trying left side, here's Harris. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Daniels now on first down. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again, Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Daniels going to throw again. He puts it up, and it's caught. David Njoku. Touchdown, Washington. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. But he'll gather it back in.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Give up the middle to Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll give it to Harris again. Harris, first down, he's not done. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris, touchdown, L.A. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
He is good. Next to score, Chargers 45, Commanders 35. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll motion over Samuel. Daniels to throw on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Commanders. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
You'll get this complete to Shipley.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. That's to Cooper again. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.